888-269-2746. That's 888-269-2746. 888 any crime.
Yeah. Good morning. Is this Dustin? Yes, sir. Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said you sold the pills to them 3 times? Right. 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 You want to get someone off your back, so you committed a crime. Okay, I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. As they should. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, what's your question, Dustin? Let's get right to the point. Yeah. Let's not say names over the air. I tell you what. Write the phone number down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Write the number down. If you guys want to.
Any prior arrest or any prior drug dealing accusations against you?
Well, you've got one now, buddy.
Yeah.
Where the police prey on one's sensitivities or were to try to persuade one to sell them a narcotics because they were in such desperate need of the narcotic for their own addiction, there is a defense of entrapment that, I don't know the specific facts of your case, but there have been cases where undercovers wait outside methadone clinics and convince the addicts to hand over some methadone because they're in such a bad need of a fix.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that has actually been successfully defended under an entrapment defense.
A young girl,
No,
taxpayer, law-abider all her life. She gets into a little bit of a quagmire, loses her job, and she has to make the rent. She says, let me just, maybe I'll turn a trick, and just be this one time. And she gets caught. Now,
it's a minor charge in that situation. It's a B misdemeanor on a straight prostitution charge.
Right.
On a first arrest, typically that would be pled down to a disorderly conduct violation.
I don't want to see a hoe stop from getting money. That breaks my heart.
But typically in a situation like that, it's a minor charge to the first charge. The more serious charge, which is a felony actually, is engaging or offering to engage in massage without a license.
There you go.
And that's actually the more serious charge. So many times we'll get a client who's charged with prostitution and engaging in massage without a license, which is the felony. So that kind of ups the ante a little bit. But even those charges are typically resolved on first offense.
It's a very complicated defense, and obviously we would really need to get into the details of what happened. But suffice it to say that self-defense is a defense that the government has to disprove beyond a reasonable doubt. So it's not your cousin's burden to prove it, to prove that he was acting in self-defense. The prosecutor has to be able to disprove it beyond a reasonable doubt.
But now hang on now. Your cousin discharged a firearm without a permit or a license to carry in the state of New York, yes? Oh, he's got to go to jail, sir.
Well,
No. Sir, I want your cousin in jail. Because he could have shot one of my family members. So I want your cousin in jail. I want him charged with the firearm, illegal firearm as well. And a year for each bullet, sir. A year for each damn bullet.
Star, let me explain.
No, sir. Excuse me, sir. See, you asked me a question. I grew up in the beautiful suburbs of New Jersey, but I lived in the slums for a lot of years. But no,
Yes, my phone number is 888-ANY-CRIME, or you can go on the web and look at our website at 888anycrime.com. But let me just say, Star, that there's a relatively new law in New York State. Possession of a loaded weapon outside someone's home or place of business now carries a mandatory minimum of 3.5 years in prison, regardless of whether you have ever been arrested before.
Good.
So
that's a beautiful thing.
And the defensive justification,
animals, they need to go to jail.
The defensive justification does not apply to the illegal possession of the weapon. So even if he could say, okay, I was justified, I was acting in self-defense when I shot this individual, it doesn't get him out from under possessing an illegal weapon, and that's a mandatory minimum of 3.5 years, and it goes up to 15 years on that charge.